Hello, everybody. What I'm doing right now is I'm creating animation. Is what I'm doing. So I've got some soundtracks made using some of the music that comes with these programs for editing. My music really isn't all that great. So, but some of it's there, some of it's underneath. I've been kind of filtering some of my stuff in, but right now what I'm doing is the animation for the band here. And I did a clip, but the clip that has me sitting here in the studio is not what I want to be with the clip. So that way I can bring it in, I can crop it. Like I said, I'll crop it right here. So everything on this side is that crop line would be different because I'll have it underneath. And then that way the band, and I can add some of the soundtrack that comes from that as well. Because I have the band doing some work over there in the studio over by the stage where the drums are. I put a little clip together of the three guys. The one does Ed the bass player. I use that bass guitar that I've been using since I started learning how to play. My drum kit that we do Tommy Tom Tom on, got him playing. And they all have that All Lives Matter shirt on. And I've got all three of them playing at the same time. So, me sitting here is taking a spot that when I do more stuff, like tomorrow night, I'd like to bring out the guitar and do some guitar work. I'd like to go over and do some work over there in the studio with the guys in there, Ed the bass player, and I'd get Tommy Tom Tom on the drums. And the studio drummer, our studio drummer, does Tommy Tom Tom. And then I have the retired maniac. I got him on the acoustic because I don't want to bring in the other bass because Ed the bass player is doing that. So, and then I'll figure out a voice to do for Jazzy Jaz. See, now if I have Audacity or GarageBand, I could record something and you just up the octaves on it, and sometimes that gets you to a different. And there's ways of doing it. We'll see what we can do. I already did something similar to Wheels and Hot Pavement Smokes. Like I said, this is filler right now. I'm doing stuff here so that I can put this to that there, and I can crop it. I can save this, and I can bring in anything I need, and I can replace what I have here with that. So this is basically my cutout, and that's what I'm doing is I'm creating this here little, get the band dancing, getting the band doing something besides just sitting there, and that'd be my animation. And now what I'd like to do some, get them printed so I could actually pose them a little bit. I don't know, we'll see. It'd be neat to have them made up in some printed stuff, and then you can paint them in different poses. Then, you swap them out for the. Now this works though. Like I said, it's just something that I'm throwing together so that I can put this together and speed it up. Because right now, if I speed up what's there, it's going to be what was recorded from sitting here. And I don't want to. So that's Mr. Editor. I also do the voice of Mr. Voiceover that does the script with, ELAstudio N Sons, Phil Ed over is. Glenn and Jazz is our two cats. Phil Ed and I, we've been kind of messing around with this stuff for quite a while now. So that's Phil Ed. She's my wife. We're married. I'm old Grizz. Started out as Grizzle at one point. That was my main in WoW, World of Warcraft. I basically brought him up through a lot of different adventures and different Minecraft, Ark. I've done stuff with Coaster Planet. arc. I really had one going there where he actually tamed a saber tiger, and I painted it orange to resemble Jazz Taz. Not Jazz Taz. So Jazzy Jaz is the lead singer for the face. Ed, the bass player, is the bass player. And then I got that old retired maniac. He does the Porter. And then there's I gotta do some sort of voice for Jazzy Jaz, because I have her as a Lego. She's a Lego character. I have her in Arc. I can't remember. There's other things too. Jazzy Jaz has been a part of Lego Worlds, where she's been. I got her up front because I got a band in Lego Worlds. Jazzy Jaz's lead vocals. Grizzle does bass. Jessie, she's the drummer because she was a drummer in Arc. She was a Race Survival Training Institute drummer. Or PST Institute? Yeah, I think so. That's what it was. Back then. But that was Jessie. So I don't know. I got about 6-7 minutes on this. Like I said, this is just something I want to put. Then I'll crop that. And I'll get all this stuff over here, some good animation going, and we'll see how it works, okay? So, from ELAstudio N Sons, here, we'll do Mr. Voiceover. In fact, there's right up there's a picture of him right here, Mr. Voiceover. From ELAstudio N Sons, tell that over is Jazzy Jaz. Thank you for watching, thank you for following, and thank you for liking. All right, let's get this in onto the studio floor there, and then you can see what we can do with it from here. Thank you, everybody. What I'm doing right now is I'm creating animation. Is what I'm doing. So I've got some soundtracks made using some of the music that comes with these programs for editing. My music really isn't all that great. So, but some of it's there, some of it's underneath. I've been kind of filtering some of my stuff in, but right now what I'm doing is the animation for the band here. And I did a clip, but the clip that has me sitting here in the studio is not what I want to be with the clip. So that way I can bring it in, I can crop it. Like I said, I'll crop it right here. So everything on this side is that crop line would be different because I'll have it underneath. And then that way the band, and I can add some of the soundtrack that comes from that as well.